Okay, this video is a must watch. And the reason why it's so important is because we're going to talk about what prediabetes is and, more importantly, how to reverse it. You may have watched other videos that included much of the same information, but I wanted to make just one that explains everything you need to know. Okay, so prediabetes is a condition where blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not high enough yet to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Your doctor may also refer to this condition as impaired fasting glucose or impaired glucose tolerance. It's diagnosed by taking a blood test sample. What separates the diagnosis of diabetes and prediabetes is blood sugar levels. In prediabetes, your blood sugar is from 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter. A number higher than 126 indicates that you have diabetes. So what are the symptoms of prediabetes? Well, you can have prediabetes for years but have no clear symptoms. However, if you've already been diagnosed with prediabetes, it's important to consult your doctor if you experience any of these symptoms. You ready? Increased urination, especially at night. Increased thirst. Sudden weight loss. Feeling more tired than usual. And finally, cuts and wounds taking longer to heal. These are symptoms that are typical for type 2 diabetes, and they may indicate that your prediabetes has progressed to type 2 diabetes. Okay, so there are no symptoms for you to understand if you have prediabetes. While anyone can develop it, there are several factors that will increase your risk of developing this condition. It's really important to talk to your doctor about getting your blood sugar tested if you have any of the following risk factors for prediabetes. You're overweight and your BMI is over 25. You're 45 years or older. You're physically inactive. You have more fat around the waist than the hips. You can measure this risk factor by checking if your waist is 40 or more inches if you're male and 35 inches or more if you're female. You're African American, Asian American, Hispanic, or Native American. I know it may be surprising for you, but race and ethnicity play an important role in developing prediabetes and diabetes. Continuing, you have a family history of type 2 diabetes. You smoke cigarettes. You have certain conditions such as gestational diabetes, polycystic ovary syndrome, high cholesterol levels, or high blood pressure. Okay, even if you're at risk or have already been diagnosed with prediabetes, it doesn't mean you'll definitely develop type 2 diabetes. And before prediabetes develops into type 2 diabetes, it can absolutely be reversed. I want to help you a bit here, so I'm going to give you 4 main tips on how to reverse prediabetes. So let's see what we got. You ready? Here we go. Tip number 1, manage your weight. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, losing just 5 to 7% of your body weight if you're overweight can significantly reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For example, a 200-pound person who loses 10 to 14 pounds could already see a significant health improvement. Also, always keep in touch with your healthcare team. It'll not only help you develop a strategy and health plan that'll work for you, but they'll always support you along the way. Tip number 2, make small eating changes step by step. There's no one special diet for all people at high risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Everyone's an individual, so there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. However, your blood sugar level is directly affected by the things you eat. Carbs and sugary foods, well, they raise blood sugar more than vegetables and proteins do. What you should do here is eat more fiber-rich foods, such as fruits, non-starchy vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes, and limit your intake of sweets and sugary beverages, including soda, sweet tea, and sports drinks. Instead, drink pure water or add some lemon to it. Try carbonated water if it's too hard to make the switch from soda. Furthermore, don't skip meals. Skipping meals often leads to binge eating later in the day or night. Instead of going without a meal, try eating smaller meals more often throughout the day. Tip number 3, set a simple exercise routine. We all hear it online or on TV, and we know it's necessary to exercise, and that's because physical activity can reduce your risk of developing many chronic illnesses. Regular exercise is also one of your most powerful tools for reversing prediabetes. You should aim for at least 150 minutes of physical activity per week. And I know that 150 minutes may sound like a lot, but you don't have to do it all at once. It could be 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I recommend doing an aerobic activity that includes brisk walking, riding a bike, or swimming. And if 30 minutes a day seems overwhelming, well, start small and work your way up. For example, you can do a 10-minute walk during your lunch break or follow along with a short online workout video. Believe me, it's still better than no exercise at all. Finally, tip number 4, try out the Klinio app. Klinio was designed to help people manage prediabetes and diabetes. The app offers a personalized meal plan, grocery lists to make your shopping easier, no equipment workouts, and a detailed progress tracker. That's all you need, right? I'll put the link in the description down below this video, so don't forget to check it out. And now, watch these videos on the Klinio channel, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's it. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.